Good afternoon, boys and girls. Today, you're going to turn to your orange tab and you're going to pull out this paper. We are going to put together 5 little pumpkins sitting on the gate, and this is how the poem goes. 5 little pumpkins sitting on the gate. The first one said, "Oh my, it's getting late." The second one said, "There are witches in the air." The third one said, "But we don't care." The fourth one said, "Let's run and run and run." The fifth one said, "That's Halloween fun." Woo went the wind and out went the light. Those 5 little pumpkins rolled out of sight. So we are going to begin by coloring our little pumpkins, and then we are going to put our pumpkins on a gate. So you're going to just start coloring. If you get out of the lines, it's okay because you're going to cut these out. So if, oops, I went out of the line, that is all right because you will cut these out in just a minute. You do want to try to stay in the lines just because we're practicing working on those muscles in our hands. It should take you much longer to color this than it is me. You can push pause while you color. And then you're going to come back, and when you get back, you will have your pumpkins all cut out neatly. So color all your pumpkins orange. You can go back if there's any spots you missed, just like this. Now we know that stems can be different colors. So we can use green or we can use brown. A lot of times they still look green after they come off the vine, but they do turn to brown once they've been off long enough. Okay. So after all your pumpkins are colored, you are going to cut them out carefully. And you'll have your 5 pumpkins, and you'll have your poem separate. Now when you get to this stage, I would like for you to get out your blue paper like this. We're going to turn it with the holes pointing up. And we are going to get out our pencil. So these pumpkins in our poem, it said they are sitting on the gate. So we are going to draw ourselves a fence. So there's a fence pole. Now if it's a gate, you might have 2 fence poles right next to each other. So you have a gate going that way, one going that way. Maybe it crosses, so you have it going down that way, and one coming down this way. And then this is going to be our fence. Our gate, I mean. We're going to make one big gate in the middle. Remember, we always draw with pencil. And if yours aren't perfect, look, mine are not either. It is okay to not have a perfect gate. So you're just going to draw your gate. We can put a cross on it like we did the other one. I have a gate in my backyard that has one of those. So it could just be one across. You could go ahead and draw it 2 different ways across. And then we can just draw this one going out of sight over here. Okay, so there is my gate. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to color it. So I could get a black or a brown, and I can just color this entire thing in very neatly, very carefully. And then I have to put, oh, I should have put that on first. Put this down here. Oh, you can hardly see it. And we are going to put our pumpkins in order from tallest to shortest going across our page. So if I put them like this, is that tallest to shortest? No, that's silly. So we're going to make sure that we measure them. So we want to put them right down on our gate here. Measure them. Ooh, these guys are pretty close, but I could compare them like this and see that one is taller. And I'll glue my pumpkins down on my fence. And then I'll use my stick glue also to put it on the back of this and put it here. And this is what your final work will look like. But one thing is missing, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to write BY We haven't done that a lot in class, but that means by. This work was done by Mrs. Foley. You're going to write your name here. By, and then your name. I'm going to go real slow and careful. If I want to use a black crayon or a brown crayon to trace over these lines I made down here, I can. And then when it looks like this, then I am all done.